Hello guys, this is Vysh and our 2021 video series had started this week, and I had already put out a video. We'll tell more details here. So this again is a continuation of that, where we'll be trying to help every student, okay, because the earlier you start, that is a better for you, because students have a lot of doubts like what should I do, how should I begin, I'm new to UPSC, there is no mentor, I don't have friends, I don't know any ex-IAS aspirants or somebody who cleared it. So that is why I am doing this, so you can contact us. So first thing what you have to do is you have to obviously watch this video full, it will not be very lengthy, and you have to WhatsApp me. Okay, if you are already a student of Vysh IAS, it's totally fine, I have the contact already, you don't have to message. But somebody new who is a willing UPSC aspirant who is looking for some help or mentorship, just WhatsApp me telling like hi, I'm preparing for 2021 or maybe 2020 and you are seeing this channel for the first time, that's also fine. But just message their opening line, just send a hi, and after every night I respond to all the messages. Okay, so I'll get back to you, and then click on subscribe to this channel. Okay, because this kind of series is going to shape you well for this exam. So we need this channel to grow, we need as many serious aspirants. Okay, we don't want anyone random, we want only the most serious aspirants who is like trying to clear this exam as soon as possible, maybe in the first attempt, or even if some mistakes happen they wanted to be done second attempt, and they are fully focused on UPSC. Okay, so just click on subscribe if you are such a kind of aspirant, and we'll keep doing these kind of videos. Okay, so this will also be an intention to keep you motivated throughout the journey. Okay, so videos will keep coming which may not be specific to certain topic, but just to guide you right in the right way. Okay, at every point of time I'll try to guide you if you are going wrong in some point. So we'll start with this quote, which is going to be valid as long as UPSC preparation exists. Okay, even after 10 years you're going to watch this is going to be valid. That is, 1 hour of doing something is more valuable than 10 hours of thinking about doing something. Okay, so unless you do this exam, this UPSC is something, unless you do yourself, you are not going to clear. Okay, other exams are there where somebody gives you some 10 sets of books, or maybe gives you some question papers or something they give you, and you will by heart that, and within 2 months 3 months you are ready for this exam. But UPSC is not like that, which is bookish or factual, or somebody who knows very good GK kind of questions, or you have been good in your quizzing and things in your school days. That all may help it, but that alone is not enough to clear UPSC. You have to do many things yourself. So in this video I'll just guide you to start from the basics. Okay, already one video is out, again I'll tell you more. So 5-6 points I want to tell you which you should do right now, meaning you are a 2021 aspirants, you have decided in your mind that I'll become an IAS or I want to become an IAS, but I don't know how to start. Okay, so we'll go with that step by step. So first one, you have to be mentally ready. Okay, mentally ready for this exam in the sense, first you have to understand that this exam is very popular, or this much taken seriously by many, because the success rate is very less. Okay, this exam is something where they need only 700-800 people every year. Okay, but still 10 lakh people are writing. So, and it has a 1 year process, prelims, mains, interview and all, that I have already put in the other video, you can watch in the same playlist. So those stages and all takes enormous amount of mental efforts, mental pressure. Okay, you have to be ready, you have to keep motivating yourself, you have to understand that this is not going to be easy. So that kind of mental preparedness, that is what you need first and foremost. Okay, before even you start delving deep into subjects or anything else. Okay, books or optionals, whatever, you have to be mentally ready to be starting this preparation. Okay, you should be ready to face it, you should be ready to work hard, and in the meantime your balanced life system also should go. If you are working, your work also should happen parallelly. If you are a student, your studies also should happen parallelly. Or if you have nothing to do and you're only preparing for UPSC, still your health and all these things have to be taken care. Okay, you have to find time for your other activities as well. It's not like you lock yourself up and then do only studies. So all these things are going to happen for next 1 year at least. Okay, for a UPSC aspirant, 1 year is the minimum time frame. So are you mentally ready? Think on this point first, and then if you are ready for that, then we'll go to the next point. Okay, physically ready. Physically ready, as I again told, you have to be physically, health has to be maintained, and another thing is discipline. This exam is not like you feel like today I will study, or maybe after 3 days then again I will study, or maybe one day I will study at the night, one day I will study at the morning. This won't work. Okay, UPSC needs a disciplined lifestyle. So you have to start doing that systematically. You have to wake up maybe if you are good in studying at the night time, that is totally fine, but do that every day. If you want to study after midnight, okay, study after like midnight 12 to morning 6, sit and study, it is fine. But daytime, have that 6 to 8 hours of sleep, and then have the food accordingly. Or if you are like the other way around, morning 4 o'clock you want to wake up and then study, that's also fine. But your breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever is there, that also should happen in time. So that discipline should be decided now, and it should be continued for the next 1 year. Okay, if you are a working professional, you will have your office timing, so you have to balance according to that. You should study after your office or before your office, or in between your breaks at office itself. You can watch some videos or write something. You can do many things. So it varies from individual to individual. Okay, so physical readiness, that's the second point. Now mentally you are ready, physically you will bring out this discipline. And one of the aspect is writing. Okay, this exam involves a lot of writing. Even though prelims is just objective and you just need to go and tick the answers or mark the OMR sheet, in mains you have to write about 9 papers where you have to write pages and pages, which is much more than what you have written in your school or college days. Okay, it is very, very lengthy, and it has to be to the point. So that's a different kind of skill where you have to start writing. But I'm not talking about the knowledge now, I'm talking about your hand, whether it's ready for writing. Because in this digital age now, we are all used to typing, or we are used to having scribbled in the notepad or in your mobile phone. You are not writing. Okay, you try it today. If you have been into some 4 years of work experience now, and now you take a paper and try to write one page, your hand will start paining. Okay, so that writing, you have to bring it back into your life. Okay, if you're a college student, just finished it, then it's good for you, because you will be still in some touch. But still, UPSC is a totally different league. You have to write too much. So start doing that. Simply daily morning, maybe if you want, if you're reading a newspaper, simply write down something. It's not like that will be needed for exam. Or if you have some other hobby, you like writing about something, your travel or whatever, okay, personal things, or write diary every day. Write something so that your hand is physically ready to write pages and pages. By the time you reach mains, you should be in such a level that somebody asks you to write 100 pages, you should be able to write. Okay, content and all I will teach you, that's a different thing. I'm telling you to make your hand physically ready for writing enormous amount of pages. Okay, so if you are done with that, next is now getting a study room properly, and then the proper support. Okay, support in the sense from family also you need support, or if you are in work you need some kind of leewage. It's not like if you are working in a profession where you are forced to work throughout the day, then you are not going to study for UPSC ever. Okay, so your surroundings, your system, your environment, your professional life, everything should be in support to your goal. Okay, and study room, how it is usually, if you go to any especially in Delhi, if you go to Delhi, the coaching students, how they live is like, you should see, it's like kind of miserable. Okay, the way they live, they'll have a small tiny room. Only thing they'll have is a small bed, a study table and a chair. That is what is called a study room. Even if you are sitting at your home and studying, you should be having this minimum things. Okay, one chair where you are comfortable for sitting, at least, like even if you want to sit 15 hours in a day continuously, if you are sitting studying from your laptop, you should be feeling comfort. So that's chair, table and your bed. Make sure that it is in one room, and you are living in that room most of the time in the coming 1 year. Okay, because it is needed. It's not like I'm going to lock you up in a room. I'm just telling you this is a minimum requirement, where there will be days you have to study 15 to 18 hours a day. This exam demands it, and you need to be ready now itself. Okay, so 2020 students, hopefully you are already doing it. 2021 students and 22 students, these are the step-by-step process I'm trying to tell you. Study room and the needed support. Now as a person, how you should develop. You should be a person who is well aware. Okay, even if you go and download the UPSC notification, at least 5-6 times they have mentioned this word: observational skills, analytical skills, or a well aware person, well educated person. They doesn't mean you to go and by heart lot of content oriented things. They want a person who is aware of the things around, whether it's politics, religion, your state, your national level, international level, or any. Even now when this full lockdown situation is going on, what is happening around you, you should be observing them, you should be knowing them. It's not like you sit and watch the news from morning to night. It's about just knowing things. Okay, this is what is happening. Okay, whether some price is being increased, whether bank is doing some special schemes, or maybe in the government something happens. Like if you take subject by subject, okay, like polity, suppose like you see like MLAs are being bought and sold sometimes, or they are changing parties, and you see in news like defection happened. So when we tell defection, you can obviously study it from your polity textbook, but before that, when you read in the newspaper, you should understand that this is something which is there in your polity textbook. Okay, or when banks tell like we increase the repo rate or we decrease the repo rate, or we give out these many loans to fight this situation, or inflation is going up. When you hear all these terms, you should be showing interest or finding interest. If you are not interested in all these things and just thinking like, okay, I'll have my books, I'll study from question papers and done, that's not enough. This exam needs you to develop as a person who is ready to involve in these issues. Okay, involve mentally, not like go on to the road and then start fighting on social issues. Okay, that's later thing. You will reach a position where you will get the power to do all these things. You have to be observational and analytical. I'll come more into it when we do prelims detailed videos. Okay, you have to analyze things and come into a conclusion. That's a different thing. Now the first thing, this particular line which you see, already a video is out. You don't have to put even 1% of effort. You just have to put in your headphone and watch that video. Okay, that video link is in the description box. 2021, that's the first video. UPSC website, the exam, the stages, the marks, syllabus, fees, eligibility and application. All the things I have covered in that particular video. Okay, this will make you aware of what is UPSC. Why I am telling this so much is because recently, okay, now 2020 prelims is around the corner. One of my student, okay, who bought test series from me, no other video watching or no other coaching or anything, but test series. Recently that person is asking me like CSAT. Okay, CSAT, how can I score 60 out of 80 questions right in CSAT? So I asked that student like, why do you need 60 out of 80? Then the student told, obviously then how will I clear? So my point is that student don't even know that paper is something where you need only 33% mark, where you need to qualify. That is, it is a irrelevant paper actually. Okay, it is conducted on the afternoon of the prelims day. Morning you will have your main paper, and afternoon you will have a paper which I feel it's for namesake. Anybody who knows basic reading of English, okay, they can solve that. Out of 80 questions, you need only around 26 to 27 questions right. That is 33%. That you can simply read the passage and fill the answers. It's very, very easy. But it's not about writing the answers. It's about knowing that paper is a qualifying paper. If you don't know that when you are going to give prelims 1 month later, that means you have started your whole journey incorrectly. So that is why I'm trying to do this video series, so that 2021 students don't do such blunders. Okay, don't go and tell someone towards the end of your preparation that I didn't even know that CSAT is a qualifying paper, or I didn't know that the language paper in mains is a qualifying paper. I didn't know that they will not correct my papers unless I qualify the other paper. These kind of very, very basic things are there. Okay, you watch this video, the first video which is already there, you will get answers to all these things. Okay. Now, next important thing with students is books and sources. For this, a specific video I am going to make, but you should at least have an idea that basic NCERTs is important and some standard books of every textbook, and then you need current affair and newspaper. Okay, this is the basics, books and sources. So specific video will come, don't worry. Next video will be mostly on that. Okay, books and sources, what you need to buy, whether it's in Flipkart or Amazon, or whether you have to download it from somewhere, all such things I will tell you. So don't worry on that. How to make timetable for prelims and mains, this is the next step. Now you have your books, you have all these things, but you don't know what to study. You don't know whether I should start with mains, or if I'm writing any other exam, should I focus this and that parallelly? These are doubts which you get. So that will be covered in this timetable for prelims and mains specific video. I'll make timetable video for a full-time student, for professionals, and for mains separately. Okay, prelims, mains, everything, different timetables will be there. How to solve MCQs and how to write answers. Obviously, these are the two things which we are charging. This is the only thing which we put out as a paid course. Remaining whatever lectures we make, guidance video which we make, is totally free. So test series for 2021 will come in June, and the mains test series for 2021 will come around August. Okay, and mains will be a very detailed one. I will be correcting your papers, evaluating you, giving you feedback, report card, all those things. Okay, it has been a huge success in 2018 mains when we did it. Many questions came directly in the exam also. Okay, that video you can search, Vysh versus UPSC mains video, you will get it. So that kind of teaching, okay, guiding individually, that will happen in the coming days. Coaching and test series, as I told, now just don't run and join some coaching institute, because the time has changed. Okay, earlier, if you had till 3 years back, coaching was necessary. Okay, because there was no availability of content online. But now, because of this digital revolution which is happening, everything is there available online. Okay, So you don't need to go and join any coaching class. You don't have to sit hours and hours in a class full of 100 students and study. It's up to you. Maybe there are some students who need that school environment, or if you sit at home you will not be disciplined. Only if you join a class, maybe you will wake up early and then go to class and take down notes. If you are such a student who needs that kind of environment, you should go for coaching. But if you are someone who has the willpower and who has the like I told, the support system, the study room, everything you have at your home or wherever you're staying, and you have that freedom to study as you like, everything will be there digitally. Okay, so I will guide you on that, how to do that. So don't jump into coaching classes if you are that kind of person. Okay, test series is something which you have to do, but there are also different types of test series. There are online test series, there are regular full-time test series, there are only this all India level test series. Then there is this last minute test series where just before the prelims some crash course kind of thing will be there, where 5 full tests will be given to you and you will do, like, it will be a replica of your prelims test, but there will be no subject test, there will be no current affair test. Okay, there are like different versions. So when I make my test series related video, I will explain all these things and whether you should join, and you can choose also what kind of test series you want. You want to simply sit and read, you want online evaluation, you want someone to correct it, someone to give it back. There will be different types of test series in this market. And what Vysh IAS offers also, that also I'll explain. So that will be a separate video. Whatever bullet points you see now in white color in the screen, all these are going to be separate videos. Okay, choosing an optional much more important, because as I told in my other video, you have to choose your optional much before you give prelims. Okay, it's not like during your mains you have to select. Before your prelims, when you fill the form, there is a column where you have to fill the optional subject. So I will tell you how to choose your optional. Okay, so that is a separate video which will come. And I'll tell you now itself: history, geography, public administration, then sociology. These are the most chosen one, the most selected ones. The reason for this I'll tell you in the optional specific video. But this is the trend as I see in the last few years. This is the one which most of the students choose. So this is the thumbnail of that video which I told, the first video. You have to watch this. Okay, this is a 1 hour video which will be the first video you should watch before even starting in preparation. Okay, and 2019 what success we had, that link is there in the description box. You can watch, because ultimately when we are trying to motivate you, guide you, you will obviously think what is the credibility of us telling you all these things. Okay, so that is what is covered in the success videos which we make. Okay, that will tell you like why you should listen to what we are trying to tell you. Okay, there's no reason like somebody should suddenly start motivating someone else. Okay, there will be some reason, some success which they have seen, and that is the reason they are doing it. So we have found success in whatever prelims, mains, test series we have done, the lecture videos we do. From all these things, questions are coming from the exam, and that is why in the last 3 years the success is exponential. Okay, it's not like uniform or something. Every year the number of questions which are solved from Vysh IAS is only going upwards. Okay, it's increasing. 2017 it was around 15 questions or 20 questions. 2018 it was 35 questions I think in prelims. Okay, and 2019 prelims, close to 50 questions were solvable from our test series alone. Okay, we are not telling about bulk of books or bulk of website pages where you have to go and read every day. Okay, or telegram news links or articles which we give like frequently. That is what usually market system is doing, everybody is doing. But we are giving you a specific number of tests. Maybe it will be 60 tests or 75 tests. The number of tests will be decided much before, 1 year before. Like now in this June 5, I will decide this many tests is going to be there for 2021. From that test alone, every test will have 100 MCQ. From that series alone, we are telling these many questions will come for the exam. Okay, it has been happening since 3 years, and for 2020 also we are expecting the same. But prelims got postponed now, so let's wait and see how it will happen and when it will happen. So 2021 students, as I told, keep watching this series. I'll make short videos, okay, because I don't want to waste your time in just this motivation kind of thing. I know you're looking for more content oriented thing, but again I want to tell you, content and motivation is equally important for UPSC. If you are giving SSC exam or state PSC exam or something, you need not watch these kind of videos. Okay, just search for subject videos and watch that. Maybe you will clear at one point of time, but UPSC you will clear only if you have the right mentorship. So subscribe to this channel, WhatsApp me if you are new to this channel. I'll be there to guide you for the next 1 year. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.